Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about the transit moon in Cancer. Now, when the transit moon is in Cancer, well, you might be more dominated by home activities during this time. And even if you're not a homebody or not that introverted, you might have more of an emotional need to be at home, and your home might feel like it's your security blanket, so to speak, and be your little place of sanctuary. And this is a time too where, okay, when the moon was in Gemini previously, Gemini is not nearly as emotional as Cancer, and it's more objective. It's more about intellectual stimulation. But when you have the moon in Cancer, it's a little bit more withdrawn. You may really feel more comfortable in your home as opposed to outside talking to others. You may be a little bit less gregarious or extroverted during this time. And this could be a time where you may feel a need more to get in touch with your feelings than usual. And really, the home itself can be an emotional need. This could be a time, a period where you may go out and maybe express a more nurturing nature during this time than usual. It may be a period where you want to care for others and show this real sympathetic side. You might feel more of a need to take care of somebody. If somebody, say, even if it's just something simple like helping somebody that's crippled to a door and getting the door open for them, or helping that person get up or down the stairs, or helping somebody out that's just in a general debilitated state, this could be that time where you might feel more of a need to do so. And this could be also a period where you might get in touch with your own emotional composition and try to understand yourself a little bit more emotionally. And it could be a period where you might have a greater ability to articulate and verbalize your emotions, and you might have more of a need to do that than usual. This could also be a favorable period for perhaps going out, doing things with family members. If you hadn't been in contact with much of your family for some time, this could be that time to reach out to somebody prominent in your family, or more than one person, and maybe get together. It could even be just going to an amusement park with them, or doing something at home with family members. You might feel more of a need to be connected with them during this time than usual. And also, it's more of a period where you can express yourself more emotionally. There could be a lot more emotional energy injected into your activities than usual during this moon transit in Cancer. Now, it could also be a period where, okay, the moon is in its dignity in Cancer, but it still can have certain drawbacks when you have the transit. Now, during this transit, you might be more sensitive to ridicule, to criticism than usual. The moon is about the emotions, and when you have it in transiting in Cancer, well, it can make you very sensitive, emotional, more so than usual. Now, also, it could be a time where you just might feel more protective in general of others, whether it's family members or people prominent in your life that could be close friends. Now, it could also be a time where you might be, as I stated before, dominated by home activities. Like in the home, like you might feel maybe a need to do something as far as like home renovation, some kind of home repair. If something you've procrastinated on needs fixing in the home, this might be the time where you just simply decide to do it. It could be about decorating in the home, and maybe doing things in the home to make yourself feel more secure. It could be, for example, installing a Wi-Fi doorbell, maybe getting a gated fence, upgrading an alarm system could be another thing in the home where you might feel more protected If you don't have an alarm system at this point in time, that could be something that you might decide to get. Now, also with the moon, when the moon transits Cancer, this could be more of a need to express compassion and empathy for others, and to really show a more caring side. Perhaps even those of you that are very caring, you might really strongly emphasize and accentuate it more during this period than usual. And it could be more of a need to do Cancer like activities, zodiac sign Cancer activities. It could be something connected with water, whether it's boating, could be swimming, something with aquatics, maybe surfboarding, if it's the right season and the right weather wherever you are to do so. Could be something with scuba diving, oceanography, something connected with water. There might be some interest in even cooking, could be another thing. And just you might just feel more of a caring urge for others than you do ordinarily. And you might be more demonstrative than you generally are during this period, and it's a time where feelings could get hurt a little bit more easy. As I stated before, it could be a time where others might be more sensitive to ridicule, derisive remarks, criticism. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for the transit moon in Cancer, and stay tuned next time where I will be talking about the transit moon in Leo. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.